So listen, many people think that our mistake is the final full stop to our progress. Listen, that's why I always tell us we are a choosing, but that does not mean we don't make mistake. That does not mean we don't commit mistake. That's why the Bible says, "Come to me, O ye that are heavy loaded, I will give you rest." We are sinners indeed, but he said, by his word, by his sufficient grace, we are what we are, we whom we are, by his grace. So some people, their thought is that because of the mistake we commit, or because of some certain things we involve, or because of the error that we, by mistake we commit, that means the blessing of God will not do what will not come upon us, not knowing that the glory have already been before the mistake. If not knowing that the glory of God have already been existing before that mistake. So many of them now are able to identify or understand the fact that the glory of God have overshadowed the mistake we committed. That's why I always tell them, before you start to make that or that thought to do or to conclude us, just know where we come from. Because greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. So we are choosing, don't mean that we don't do mistake. Yes, no fish in the river can deny that his or her body don't do or touch what water. So the fact truth is this: we are sinners. So sometimes when we commit errors, when we involve in some certain losses in our business, or we commit mistake in our marriage, or we commit mistake in our relationship, or we commit mistake in our career in school, or maybe we fail in some certain areas, some people will look at this as if that is the end of all, that is the full stop, not knowing that the glory of God cover all our mistakes. That's why Jesus said to them, he said, by his stripes we are made whole. So all these things that people are saying, we can't make it without them. Who tell you? We can't succeed without, some people say, we can't succeed without them. We can't do this without them. Without them, without us, you can't make it. Without us, you can't do it. And if you want to leave, you leave. We know you will come back. Don't believe me? Many of them are shocked. Many people up there are absolutely shocked because the position the glory of God have catapulted you, the position that the glory of God have put you is a shocking to them. Because many of them never believe that a day will come where you will be in that position. A day will come where you will no longer depend on them. A day will come where you will no longer ask them for help. A day will come where you will no longer do what, look up to them. A day will come where you will no longer do what, depend on them. So many of them now are frustrated. Why? Because the glory